some sad news regarding tennis player Roger Federer. Yeah, Nate, I said that right. Roger Federer, you already know he's definitely a GOAT. But Roger Federer, he has withdrew from the French Open. He withdrew on Sunday. And basically the reason for this, Nate, is because recently he's had two knee surgeries and he has underwent a year of rehabilitation. And he, in his third round win, he kind of described it as grueling. And with Wimbledon coming up, he thought the best decision for him was to take some rest. So he said in a quote, and I quote from Roger Federer, after two knee surgeries and over a year of rehabilitation, it's important that I listen to my body and make sure I don't push myself too quickly on my road to recovery. I am thrilled to have gotten three matches under my belt. There is no greater feeling than being back on the court. And again, Federer, he turns 40 years old on August 8th, and he was competing in his first tournament since the Australian Open of 2020. And I'll start off with this first, but before I do, the source for this is ESPN. So let me start off with this first. First of all, my favorite tennis player is like Rafael Nadal, but I have like a huge respect for Roger Federer. And I respect this decision, Nate. You know, obviously I'd respect it no matter what decision he made, but I definitely think this was the right decision. The reason why, Nate, is because we talked about this with Ash Barty and exactly how playing with it really did affect her. And again, him playing in the third round, he didn't feel the best. So he decided, like, look, instead of me continuing, let me just go take some rest. So now he's taking his rest. He's going to get ready for Wimbledon, which a lot of players are. You know, a lot of players who have withdrawn are really they're taking some time away and they're preparing for Wimbledon. And Wimbledon is one of the biggest tennis tournaments there is, Nate. You know, obviously the French Open's big, but I think Wimbledon is one of the biggest, if not the biggest tennis match you can possibly have. But yeah, Nate, I mean, look, he's had two knee surgeries and he's went through a year rehab, you know? So when you really think about it, like obviously you can understand why like pain is really affecting him. He's not fully recovered yet, but he did get three matches under his belt, and I'm glad that he did make this decision to rest because he could have easily because he won Nate. He won those three matches, you know, so he could have easily have said like I'm gonna continue and finish the tournament. But he realized, like, look, my health is more important than anything else. Could I win this French Open? Yes, but to what cost? Because again, Nate, longevity is key in sports, and Roger Federer is a perfect example of longevity. I mean, he's going to turn 40 in August on August 8th, so it shows you how long he's really been playing tennis. So longevity is key, and he realizes that, and he realizes as age progresses, you know, after getting two knee surgeries, as age progresses, again, time starts to catch up with you, and he realizes that, and he's saying like, look, I'm not going to be Father Time, but at least let me try to outlast him as long as I can. And I think playing more matches in this French Open, I don't think it would have been a good. I don't think it would have been a good sign, Nate. I think again the injuries would have just flared up like it did with Ash Barty, and it would have hurt him. Now again, is he going to win the French Open? No, but you got to think about the bigger picture ahead. Wimbledon's coming up, and then you got to think of the tournaments after that. So take this time to rest, get ready for Wimbledon, and then make your decision right after Wimbledon. But look, regardless, Nate, with that being said, I wish Roger Federer the best of luck. Obviously, you know, he's one of the GOATs of our generation. I put him in that conversation with Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams. You could put Venus in that conversation as well. Maybe in the future, Naomi Osaka will be there. Maria Sharapova. You could put all those Novak Djokovic or Djokovic. You could put them in that conversation as well. But I think he is definitely Roger Federer. I think he's definitely the cream of the crop. It's as simple as that. So with that being said, I wish Roger Federer the best of luck. Obviously, he's one of the most entertaining tennis players. It's going to be, again, you know, it's not going to be the same without him in it. But regardless, I do wish Roger Federer the best of luck, and I hope that he is fully healthy come Wimbledon.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish Roger Federer the best of luck. Obviously, I feel his pain. Knee injuries are just not. They're very, very costly. And obviously every injury is, but especially with the knees, especially when you need your legs for all sports, pretty much. And it's just very, very unfortunate to see these type of things happen. Um, and honestly, like you said, this was definitely the right way to go. Sometimes you get into so much pain to the point where you just can't even compete anymore, and that's just what ended up happening. And like we mentioned with Ash Barty, she tried to fight through the pain, but it's only going to get worse if you continue to fight it. If you don't tend to it correctly, and that's going to lead to some serious consequences. So
Right.
I'm glad he made the right decision and decided to step down and give someone else a chance that's healthy enough to do so.
Right. And not only that, I talked about like Ray Lewis and how he was talking about like he knows his body, and if he could play, he'll play, and if he can't, he can't. That's exactly what Roger Federer is saying. Look, he said, I gotta trust my body. It's as simple as that. Don't go against your body. Okay, I know your mind, man. And I'm like that too. I gotta be honest. Like I'll like me. If it came to an injury, I'm the type of guy that continues playing because I just don't feel because I feel like I feel like I have to. But again, you know your body. If you can't play, don't. If your body's telling you, look, this is not working out, you're feeling pain or whatever, like don't trust your body and trust your instincts. And that's exactly what Roger Federer did. So I got to give him a lot of respect, especially the fact that he's winning. He's not he didn't lose. He's winning and he's still in it. But I respect the decision that he made to step out and realize like, look, longevity is more important than winning one tournament.
Absolutely. It's just this is more to it than just playing sports. So with that being said, I hope Roger Federer, I wish him the best of luck. I hope he has a speedy recovery. And yeah, well, I hope he's healthy for the next event, Mario.